Hey guys, and welcome to the very first video of a new series that I'm going to be working on for this YouTube channel. So as a lot of you know already, I am a music teacher for a living. I teach private piano, guitar, and private voice lessons. I've been wanting to start incorporating some of my teaching into this YouTube channel for a little bit. So since we're all in quarantine right now and I'm not teaching any face-to-face lessons, I figured I'd make use of my time and start recording these videos for you now. What better time, right? Do keep in mind, I am primarily a teacher to very young students, so a lot of these tutorials are going to be easy. They might not sound 100% note for note exactly like the song that we're learning, and that's because I often simplify these songs so that they are playable for a younger student. I'm just a firm believer in getting students to play their favorite songs, even if it is easier versions, rather than seeing them get frustrated and give up on their instrument completely because they think they're not good enough to play their favorite songs. It's just so much more rewarding, you know? So let's get learning Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. If you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, there's a tiny little preview of the song we're learning today. If you do want to see a full video of me playing this song, I will link it right up here. I believe it's going to be in your upper right hand corner, and you can watch the video of me singing it if you'd like. First things first, you are going to need a capo, and you're going to need to put it on the 2nd fret, which makes this fret your new 1st fret. If you don't have a capo, that's totally fine. You can play it the same way. It's just going to sound a little bit lower than the recording. Not a big deal. If you actually watch my cover of this song, I will link it right up here. I believe it's going to be in your upper right hand corner. I actually play this song without a capo because it's easier for me to sing. You're going to need 5 chords for this song. You're going to need A minor, D minor, F, C, and G. And if you're already familiar with these chords, you can fast forward here to where we start putting those chords together. If you're not familiar with those chords, keep watching and I'll show you how to play them. All right, let's learn some chords. I'm going to show you what the chords look like in real life, but I'll also include up here a little picture of a chord chart just in case it is a little bit easier for you guys to read. When you're looking at the chord charts though, just pay attention to where the tuning pegs are on the chart so that you're getting the right strings. That's a common problem that I come across with some students. They're referencing the wrong string, like they're getting the sides of the guitar mixed up. So just make sure that you are looking at the chart so that the string that is furthest to your right is the skinniest string on the guitar, the one closest to the ground, and the string furthest to your left on the chart is going to be the lowest string, or the string closest to you. Our first chord is going to be our A minor chord, which looks like this. Your pointer finger is going to be on the 1st fret, 2nd string from the ground. Then your middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret, the 4th string from the ground. And your ring finger is going to go right behind it on the 2nd fret, 3rd string from the ground. It should sound like this. And then you have a D minor chord. Pointer finger will go on the 1st fret, the 1st string from the ground. Middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret, the 3rd string from the ground. And then your ring finger is going to go on the 3rd fret, the 2nd string from the ground. This is how it's typically played. I do put my pinky there. It's just a little less strenuous on my hands, so I do put my pinky there instead of my ring finger. Will sound like this. You want to make sure that when you're strumming this chord, you are just strumming from the 4th string to the ground, not hitting that lowest string there. Next chord is an F chord. This is a miniature bar chord. I'll show you both versions. If the bar chord is a little too hard for you right now, I will show you a different version that a lot of my younger students use. Your pointer finger is going to bar the first 2 strings. on the 1st fret. And then your middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret, the 3rd string from the ground, and your ring finger is going to go on the 3rd fret, the 4th string from the ground. It is a lot easier to start with this finger and then work your way toward the 1st finger. Same kind of thing here. You want to make sure you're strumming from the 4th string to the ground. If that little bar is too hard for you right now, what a lot of beginners tend to do is they just don't bar it. They do their pointer finger on this 1st fret, same place where your A minor chord is, and then the other fingers is the same. This is not technically an F chord. I mean, it is an F chord, it's just a different version of an F chord. So it's going to sound a little off from what a normal F chord is going to sound like. But it's a little easier for you for now. Go for it. Now you have your C chord. Keep your 1st finger there where it is, the 1st fret, 2nd string from the ground. And then this is going to be very similar to your A minor chord. Your middle finger is going to go on the 2nd fret, 4th string from the ground. And then your ring finger will go on the 3rd fret, 5th string from the ground. C chord, G chord. Now I supposedly play my G chords weird. I'll show you 2 different fingerings. I play them the way that my guitar teacher taught me when I was 10 years old, which is middle finger on the 5th string, 2nd fret, your ring finger, 6th string, 3rd fret, and then your pinky, 3rd fret, but the 1st string. A lot of people think this fingering is super weird. So the other way you can play it, it's the exact same notes, but you just rearrange your fingers. So your pointer finger goes here, middle finger, and ring finger. This is how I more commonly see it played. Whatever is more comfortable for you. Okay, now that you have all 5 chords, we're going to start putting them all together, and it's going to sound something like this. A minor, 2, 3, 4, D minor, 2, 3, 4, F, 2, 3, 4, C, 2, G, 4. So you're going to have 4 beats of A minor, 4 beats of D minor, 4 beats of F, 2 of C, and 2 of G. I actually do play all of my pre-choruses with that strumming pattern, which is just the single strum on every chord. I do that for all of the pre-choruses, so all of the if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, and if you wanna believe that anything can stop me. For all of the verses and the chorus, basically the rest of the song, I do a strumming pattern. If you want to keep the strumming pattern nice and simple for yourself because you're a beginner, you can go ahead and just do down strums, so a strum on every beat. For example, if you don't wanna see me dancing with somebody, 2, 3, 4. Eventually, I feel like most people do like to have this strumming pattern just because it sounds really cool. And for this song, I just use your very common strumming pattern, which is down, down, up, down, up. So we do that once on every single chord. So A minor, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, up. Now because C and G are only 2 beats each, you're going to continue to do the strumming pattern, but you're going to switch chords halfway through the strumming pattern. So 2 beats on C, down, down, and then switch to G, up, down, up. All together, down, down, up, down, up. So one more time through the whole chord progression with the strumming pattern that I use. Down, down, up, down, down, up, down, up, down, down, up, down, down, up. And good news is when once you've gotten that far, you are able to do the rest of the song because it just repeats, same chord progression, same strumming pattern, just like a lot of pop songs do. If you need to reference how to put it all together, once again, I'll link my cover up here and I'll link it down in the description bar below. But now you have all the pieces that you need to learn Don't Start Now by Dua Lipa. If you guys have any questions, let me know in the comments down below and I'll do my best to answer them. If you have any song requests, also let me know in the comments down below and I'll take a look. Thanks for watching, guys. I'll see you next time.
If you don't wanna see me